Jonathan Davis and his wife being dead at the age of 39 years old. Could the restraining order that he placed on her the same day that she killed herself, could that be, yes, the reason why the woman is in fact dead today? That's not to say that he's guilty as in, yeah, that's not to say that. It's just a question. Jonathan Davis, his wife, he placed a restraining order on her because she was known to be heavy deep in drug usage to the point of, say, neglecting her kids at times, right? So that's why I'm asking the question, because see, for you to be on cocaine, nitrous oxide, as well as Norco, those type of drugs, all three, the combination mixed together, it serves nothing good at all. It doesn't. So yes, her drug usage was in fact, was something that she struggled. Let me read this to you for a second. Jonathan alleged in the docs, yes, that Devin was deep into drugs, something she had struggled with for more than 20 years. He alleged her drug use was causing emotional harm to the kids through neglect. He says in his court declaration she had been dependent on both prescription and illegal narcotics. She had been to rehab 6 times and constantly under the influence of nitrous oxide, cocaine, and Norco. A restraining order, though. Usually that sort of thing you would think that a woman would in fact take out a restraining order on a man. That could more be up underneath that, in which even he's not telling. It seems to be something much more to that situation than just that. The drug usage and, say, neglecting the kids or something. Because even for a woman to be on, yes, harsh chemicals like that, the drug usage, and struggling for more than 20 years, is to say there has to be much more up underneath that. Something is, I don't know. They have major drug issues. Yes, domestic violence played a part. That's the reason why the restraining order was there. But still, there seems to be something more, even which he ain't telling, pertaining to her death. I don't know. Which is why I'm in question of that. I just seen that a second ago, and I said, let me record this right quick, because that, I don't know, something about that ain't. She, in fact, yes, she wasn't a celebrity, but celebrities are in fact known to use drugs. Many more are known to die at the age of 27. Remember Kurt Cobain, Amy Winehouse? Because somebody was asking me the other day, well, why do celebrities or their husband and wife seem to like die? Is there sacrifice or what be going on with this and this and that, right? No one can ever really say. I'm saying it's just questions. That's all I could say pertaining to that. Even with this mess. Something about that situation, it seems like, I don't know. There's more to that. There is a much more to that even the public don't know about. And more than likely, he will never even say. There is. There has to be. You just, to me, I mean, I'm saying that you usually stalkerish, when somebody places a restraining order, usually stalkerish activity follows that, and usually not normally a death. Unless somebody's so tied to you, they can't handle being away from you or something, which is why I'm saying that. There has to be much more to that outside of what is actually stated in this, yeah. So I think that's all to be said for now. I think that is actually all to be. That is so sad. That's completely sad. To be 39 years old, feel like you can't live without a person, have domestic violence issues as well as drug tendencies that put your kids at risk, despite there being a father there, and yet you go and kill yourself because you feel like you can't live without that other person. That's completely sad. That's a total mess. That's not looking down on her. But it's just the question of, could more abuse been on her end? I'm saying that the question of those are, why was there drugs there with her? Despite there being a heavy usage at times with individuals that are either in the industry, they're in singing groups or in part part of bands, or they're celebrities themselves playing in films, making money and all the rest. Or yeah, it's that in itself is the drug usage in itself is a weakness, as in a struggle. That's not saying that she was weak, but yeah, something more. The question, why was she using in the first place? Why are you using drugs in the first place? Some people do for party reasons, some people do for whatever. To escape drama issues, people do all type of things for all type of reasons. But I think that will be the first question. Why was she using drugs like that? To be that intoxicated where you're getting real violent is to say death might in fact come in that, as in await you or something. So right now we are on the ID webpage, ID Investigation Discovery, in which we stand right here with all the TV shows recommended for you. Homicide Hunter being one, Fatal Vows being another. As you scroll over each one, you'll in fact receive a description pertaining to the shows that are available. American Monster, Perfect Murder, Red Drum, Someone You Thought You Knew. These are killer shows to the amplitude. I'm going to delve much more deeper into serial killers, yes, pertaining to each individual and why they possibly do the things that they do. You should always question what is around you, as in be aware of surroundings, but not only that, wanting to know the why, psychology up underneath, because that's what plays a part in, yes, everything, human behavior. Bad Henry, Fear Thy Neighbor, there's a description for that. People Magazine investigates crime of fashion. That's a good one. It is. Deadline Criminal with Tamron Hall. I just seen her online the other day. I did. When I looked up old school TV reporters, Dan Rather being one of them. Remember Dan Rather? Not too many people, the newer generation, don't remember him. But yeah, when it comes to it's just, I don't know. When I rewind back, something about that just I don't know. Seems sketchy. Her dying, I'm saying. His wife. I don't know. That's not to say he had anything to do with it, but I don't know. Something about some stuff just, I don't know. He seeming a little bit off or something. When stuff like that take place, it makes you look at it real side eye. But I'm gonna leave that one alone for now. But yeah, we got the crime feed. The crime feed resides right there. If you click on it, it's gonna take you outside to the outside link full of, yes, mystery as well, kidnappings and butcher and blundering. There I go with my own country crime words. That ain't even a word. ID Wine Club, you got all that. Join the newsletter. It in fact exists right here. That ID Wine Club, playing some slow jams and all the rest. Yesterday I was chilling back watching some shows, yes, and then I got to delving much more deeper on Jeffrey Dahmer. I want to do a video on him as well, as in questioning his mom and his dad. What is the reason for the reason? Not a 'tis the season, but you know, something like that. But yeah, so I think that's all to be stated for now. But yes, that ID Go app, you might in fact want to download that, because it's the goods of the good. So that's the end for now, and I'll be back.